what point do you share that information? Is it as soon as you figure it out, or is it like, all right, let me,
So I posted my first Bored Ape May 3rd. Bored Apes minted like April 30th or something like this, the end of April. And I posted on Instagram. I had 70 likes and 2 comments, right? To like 50,000 followers. People did not give a fuck. They didn't know what it was. They could not understand what it was. So I'm very, if I'm getting on it early, I'm sharing it. It just sometimes takes a while for people to catch on to what it is.
So you're saying it minted in April? You
It
posted it
minted
in
in
March.
April for 0.08, and I posted it May 3rd.
Oh, May 3rd. Okay.
And just days after the release, and like no one knew what it didn't mean anything. Like it just.
Why were you in on
that? So basically, I had already been in. Bored Apes followed me in April, before minting.
Okay.
And they did so because I was already on like NFT Twitter and stuff like this. I looked at the project. I was like, those are okay, and I just like didn't mint or anything. So actually, what I did was the day before I bought that Bored Ape, I minted MeBits, which MeBits was like this.
Anyone listening, minting is like you basically pay a fee to own it. Essentially, anyone who sells it in the future, you get a percentage.
Think of it as like the retail price, right? Straight from the creators, right? And so instead, the day before I minted MeBits, which MeBits were from the creators of CryptoPunks, and they were minting for 2.5 Ethereum each. I got 8 of those instead of what could have been hundreds of Bored Apes.
Oh my god.
So I think about that every day, is like things could have been very, very different
now
had I just picked the right project at the right time.
You know, there's 10,000 Bored Apes, right?
Yeah.
Assuming you bought hundreds, does that lower the value that there's like this one person invested in most of it? And it, you know what I'm saying? Like, would anyone look at it and be like, okay, well, let's say fucking 20 people own 500 each, you know, like.
So all the stats are there. There's 6,000 unique owners. I think it has one of the highest percentage of like unique owners as far as any project goes. And I think that's one of the big like defining features of it, is like it is very well spread, but at the same day, you're going to have whales. And the way this NFT project works specifically is those people, for each ape they got, then they also got the dogs, then they also got the mutants. So there's people out there with thousands of Bored Ape tokens that were just generated for free off, you know, their first purchase.
Right.
And another funny story is the guy who minted the most, he minted 1,300 Pranksy. He sold them all in that first month for like 0.4, 0.5, the rare one spot, 5 ETH, 2
But they're
ETH.
minted, so.
And he only kept himself with one. He became a millionaire off of the trade either way. But now the cheapest ones are worth 200,000. So had he had the foresight to even keep a handful of them instead of just one,
yeah, but
again, you never know with this stuff.